Sabal Khal students, my name is Arwa and part 2 I have already uploaded. So let's take one more example of absolute error question of absolute error topic, and let's take one more example so that we have better understanding. This is question number 2. It is just a continuation part of part 2. So let's have a question. This question's been asked in NCRT. And the question says, we measure the time period of oscillation of simple pendulum. Some student measure the time period of a simple pendulum. Let's say this is a pendulum, and the time period will be when we have one oscillation. What do you mean by one oscillation of a simple pendulum? Let's say suppose the starting point is this, then pendulum goes to this point and then to this point. So from this point to this, then again come back, and then from this to this. So this is called, remember, 0 to t. So this is the one time period. Okay, starting point, then pendulum goes to this, then come back to mean position, then goes to this way, and then come back to mean. Then this is called one time period of, look, this is a wave, and you have time period is equals to, remember, you have time period is equals to from 0 to t, one time period. So this is the time period for simple oscillation for one oscillation of a simple pendulum. So some student noted out some readings of it, and let's say it noted in this way, that is 2.63 seconds, then time 2 is equals to 2.56 seconds. After taking how many readings, it, let's say it takes 5 reading, and t3 is equals to 2.42 seconds, T4 is equals to 2.71 seconds, and T5 is equals to 2.80 seconds, 2.63, 2.56, 2.42, 2.7 and 2.80. Okay, so this is 5 reading taken by a student for a time period of simple oscillation, and he took, let's say, 5 readings. So now we have to calculate again absolute error, percentage error, relative error. Okay, so how do we calculate? First, what was our procedure? I just tell you very very in a very fast way. I just give you simple explanation. What is the first what we used to do? We used to do mean time period, that is TM. So what we used to do, we used to take first step is TM, means we have to find the mean of time period. Second step is when we do this, then at that time then we find delta of T mean. Delta of T mean means mean of absolute error. Okay, after finding mean of absolute error, then what will we used to do? We used to find, third is we used to find the relative error, and then fourth point is just multiply it by 100, so that percentage of percentage in for getting a percentage, we get a percentage error. Okay, so these are our 4 steps to find the absolute error. So let's go with first step. First step is step 1, which is find out the T mean. Since it is a time period, so we just simply write down T mean. Okay, T mean is 2.63 plus 2.56 plus 2.42 plus 2.71 plus 2.80, and you have to divide all this by 5. Okay, when you do this 2.71, 2.80, you have to do it, and you will get 13.12 divided by 5 seconds. Okay, what is our next is we have to find delta of T mean. What do you mean by delta of T mean? Means you have to find the error. Look, this will give you 2.624 seconds. Okay, so this is our TM or T mean. Fine, now you have to find it how much your each value differ from your T mean. That is, next step is you have to find T mean minus of T1, T mean minus T2, T mean minus T3, T mean minus T4, and T mean minus T5. Students, are you getting my point? First you find this value. This is also called as true value. In part 1 and part 2 I have given all the explanations of it. This is just a continuation part. So because it is easy for me to upload the video, that's why I just do it in another part. I just uploading part 3 of this. Otherwise it is continuation of part 2. Okay, so true value 2.62. This is true value. So how means the student has measured these 5 values. In this 5 value, what will be the, we will just take a mean. Mean means that is the mean value which will vary, which mean value which will be in middle of these 5 values. Okay, so my mean value is 2.62. 2.62. So 2.62 will come in between. So how much your T1 differs from your T mean? T2, T2, T3, T4 and T5 similarly all differ from this. Okay, so my mean value 2.62, 2.62 minus 2.63, 2 point, that is then 2.62, in between, then just do the subtraction for me and tell me 2.62 minus 2.56 is equals to 2.62 minus 2.42, that is 2.62 minus 2.71, then 2.62 minus 2.80. Fine, students. Have you done the subtraction part? If you minus this to this, you will get minus of 0.01 second. If you minus this, you will get 0.06 seconds. All are in seconds because time. Okay, time unit is SI unit is second. I have uploaded that video also. Minus 0.09 and then minus 0.18. Okay. Fine. Okay, all are in seconds. So this is the variation from your true value and your first value, true value, second value, true. This is the variation. Okay, so this is your errors. What will we say this as? Mean error. Now what you have to do, third step is you have to, second step is delta of T mean. Delta means you have to find delta. These are all your delta's value. Okay, this is all your delta value. So delta of T mean means delta of T mean. What do you mean by this? Delta of T means you have to take the all these you have to take the summation of all the errors. Okay, so just mean value of it. Okay, and students, since it is minus sign also, we don't want minus sign, so we just put it in behind minus 0.01 plus you just take a mod of it. Okay, so this is already plus, so 0.06, then plus 0.20 plus mod of minus 0.09, then plus mod of minus 0.18. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5, all 5 values, and then divided it by 5. Okay, so delta of T mean is equals to, look, this is mod, so your main value will be 0.01 plus 0.06 plus 0.20 plus 0.09 plus 0.0.18. Okay, 0.18, and you have to divide it by 5. So I just doing with my calculator. 1 6 7 7 or no 8 8. Okay, fine. So my value would be 0.54 divided by 5, which is equals to 0.11 seconds. So what is the time period of simple pendulum? Time period will be given by T, which is equals to T mean. T mean means actual or true value, and how much is your error? Your main value and your error is 0.11. Okay, so what is your T mean? T mean is 2.62 plus minus 0.11. okay, and seconds. Now maybe some of the students saying, what does it imply? It implies that, students, that this t lies between anywhere between, that is 2.62. It takes plus and minus value, so just take plus value 0.1. T t, that is 0. This is t is equals to, I gives you 2.73 seconds, or t is equals to 2.62 minus 0.11, which means 2.51 seconds. That is, t lies between this to this. I shouldn't write or, I should write it like this. That is, main value, true value is 2.62, and then 2.51, 2.51 and 2.73. So your t lies anywhere in between this. If it is 2.62 exactly, your answer come out exactly this, it means there is no percentage error. If your answer is less than this or more than this, then there will be a percentage error. So you have to calculate. Now next our okay, we have find this. Now next our target is delta A. What is this? For third step is step third, right? Step third is to find percentage error, so relative error. We called it as relative error. What do you mean by relative error? Is how much is your actual value, actual value is 2.62 and 0.11, which will give me plus minus 0.41, not double plus minus, it's just 4. And for step 5 is, if you want it to be in terms of percentage, then just multiply delta A with 100, that is this quantity by 100. So it will give you delta A is equals to 0.11, 2.42 plus minus into 100. So this will give you, if you just multiply it, 0.11 divided by 2.5 into 100, it will give you plus minus 4.1%. Okay students, so this is again our next question, which I took from NCERT. This was my time period, and I calculated in this way: relative error, absolute error. Thank you so much for watching. Khuda Hafiz.